Yo, what the fuck is going on, Americans? Jericho Green here with you once again, and your boy is pissed off this morning. California is acting a damn fool again. Gavin Newsom, aka the retarded ruler, wants to pull California National Guard troops from the border because he says that this is, quote, political theater and we won't be a part of it, end quote. Because it's a manufactured crisis. Well, if you talk to the people who are down there, if you talk to the Border Patrol agents, if you talk to the people on the Mexico side in Tijuana, they will tell you it's not manufactured. There is a crisis. There's a health crisis, and there's a crisis of people flowing over our border and invading our country. And Trump made a good point in his El Paso speech, and I'll be doing a video on that later, but can't do it while I drive because I got a lot to say and I got notes. But he made a good point. They don't come through our ports of entry. What fucking idiot would come through the part where all the police are if you're doing some illegal shit? Of course they're going to the parts that aren't the ports of entry. That's the whole point, you idiot. But he calls that political theater. So, when California is damn near dead last in education, the most homeless people, the most people on welfare, the most poverty, the lowest number of people who can afford to buy a fucking home in the state that they live in, we have a third of the country's welfare population. And you're not doing anything about that? That's not political theater? You pandering and catering to the illegals who are your voting bloc? That's not political theater? I've done a few videos taking the back road to go pick up my daughter from school, and it sounds like I'm driving over fucking river rocks. Our roads look like shit. Our infrastructure looks like shit. Our schools are shit. Unless you go to a private school, or like my daughter's school, it's a public school, but we do a lot of fundraisers so the kids can have field trips. I know. PE, music, after school programs, all the shit that I grew up with in California. California was not always this super far left, fucked up dystopia. California, and yes, we're still one of the biggest economies in the world, blah, blah, blah. That don't mean shit. It's because of our agriculture and our technology. California wasn't always like this. That's what pisses me off so much. I've seen the other side. I've seen the brighter days. So I know it's possible. Jerry Brown, Gavin Newsom, these fucking ass. Gavin, I'll fuck your best friend's wife, Newsom. He's worrying about taxing drinking water and pulling our troops from the border for our security. As you sit behind the walls of your newly renovated mansion. I guess the governor's mansion wasn't good enough. Don't worry, we'll pay for that too. But our state is fucked from top to bottom, front to back, and you're worried about thumbing Trump in his eye. You're worried about flipping the bird to the Fuhrer. Why don't you worry about us? Don't worry about Trump. Don't worry about trying to piss off Trump. Worry about your constituents. Worry about us. Worry about us who are traveling over these fucked up roads, dealing with all these illegals and the crime that they bring. I've seen them walking down the street about 5 feet tall, one in the oven, one in the stroller, and 2 or 3 walking next to them. Why don't you do something about that? Why don't you do something about these fucking taxes, man? Why don't you do something about this rent? These gas prices, you know, all the shit you're supposed to be doing. If you're not doing your work, what are you doing? Photo ops? You going to red carpet events and shit? Hanging out with that crazy bitch you're married to? The first partner? What the fuck, man? It's like when I go to work and the person who closed, I come in and I got to do their fucking job before I can start my own. So if they weren't doing their work, what the fuck were they doing? And I pose the same question to you, Gavin. You know who Gavin Newsom reminds me of? I don't know the actor's name, but that movie, The Untouchables, the fucking hitman that he throws off the roof who killed Sean Connery? That's who he reminds me of. That deviant, slick-haired, fucking slime bag snake motherfucker. That's who you remind me of, Gavin. Whoever that actor is. You guys know who I'm talking about. He looks just like him. What are you doing, Gavin? When you wake up in the morning, what's on your mind? How to fuck us more? Leave the troops there. They're keeping the bad people out. And I know you drink from this Kool-Aid that says that every person coming over here, they just want a better life, man. That's all. Their country sucks. No. I know they could fix their own country and fucking stay there. But no, man, we got plenty here. Come on, have a seat around the table. Here, get out of the way, you fucking working class idiot. Give him your plate. Here, take his plate. Eat his food. Here, let me reach in your pocket, working man. Here, take his money. We have plenty. We don't deserve it. We're evil, fat, capitalist Americans. We don't deserve this. But like Jericho Green said, and I don't mean to be a fucking douche and refer to myself in the third person, but like Jericho Green said, in order to get to socialism, you must go through capitalism. Yes, we have a lot. Yes, we have more than enough because we worked for it. This is mine. You don't give it away to some motherfucker who ain't even supposed to be here. I don't give a shit about your plight. I got my own plight. I have my own family to worry about. I have my own country to be a part of. I don't need people sneaking in, sucking up my resources. But you don't give a shit because you're not down here. You're up there on the mountaintop cracking crab shells and throwing the scraps down for us to fight over. You're out of touch. You're not one of us. But you work for us, so act like it. Now I know there's a bunch of dumb, soft-headed, fucking retard dirt fuckers in California. I realize that. Don't listen to them. They do not have our best interests at heart. Listen to the people who work for a living, who contribute to their taxes, who pay their money, who work hard. We're the ones who matter. We're the ones dealing with all your fucked up decisions. Not those elitists you rub elbows with and laugh. We're the ones dealing with the stupid choices that you make. We're the ones going to be affected by you removing security from the border. Why do you think we have a border in the first place? To draw a line between our country and their country. They have pride in their country. We have pride in ours. They don't want us sneaking in their country, and we damn sure don't want them sneaking into ours. Now, I'm sorry, America is the greatest thing the world has ever seen, but it's ours. Now, if you want some, you can get some. We'll give you some. America has plenty of engorged, veiny tits for you to suckle at, but in order to get in here and suckle at said large, veiny tit, you gotta stand in line. You gotta wait. You gotta take a number, sit back and chill, and wait till we call you. Period. And once you get here, it's all good. You can do like a baby and drink yourself to a milk coma where you got it coming out the corner of your mouth and you passed out because you had too much of this American titty milk. But don't sneak in here and try to shove me out of the way and get at my nipple. That's mine. I put in work for that. Now I know this is pointless, Gavin Newsom. You ain't gonna change shit. You're too deep. You're too far gone. But for those Californians out there who are listening, who have something between their ears, we need to do something about this. And we need to vote pieces of shit like this out of office. Political theater. What do you think you're doing, you idiot? I'm all pumped up early in the morning. I'm about to be on fire when I get to work. So let me jump in this rat race, people. And you know how it goes. I try to be done with the left, but they just won't let me. Please sub. Hit that notification bell. Follow your boy on the Twitters @Green_Jericho. Utilize the PayPal link if you will. I am Jericho Green. man, I'm out.